Welcome to our channel. We're excited to have you here for another deep dive into the world of stocks. If there's a particular stock you'd like us to analyze, don't hesitate to let us know in the comments below. Your feedback helps us create content that matters to you. And if you'd like to support our work, consider buying us a coffee. Every bit helps us upgrade our equipment and bring you even better videos. Today, we're putting BREA Holdings PLC under the microscope. Ready to analyze this stock from every angle? Let's get started. Let's kick things off by introducing BREA Holdings PLC, a company that's recently caught the attention of many investors. Whether you're new to the stock or have been following it for a while, understanding its recent movements is key. We'll break down the numbers, trends, and technicals so you can make informed decisions. As always, our goal is to provide clear, actionable insights. So what's been happening with BREA lately? Let's take a closer look at the recent data and trend. Looking at the historical data for BREA, the stock has shown significant volatility, especially in recent days. The price started around 7.6 on June 23 and experienced several ups and downs throughout the period. In the last few days, there's been an extraordinary price movement, with the stock closing at 24.9 on September 18 after reaching a high of 52.95. This represents a massive increase from the previous close of 7.58 on September 16. The volume on September 18 was exceptionally high, indicating strong trading interest and a potential shift in market sentiment. Price of BREA has shown extreme volatility, particularly in the last 3 trading days. On September 16, the stock reached a high of 14.84, and just 2 days later it soared to a high of 52.95 before closing at 24.9. The volume during these days was exceptionally high, with September 18 seeing over 16 million shares traded, far above the usual daily volume. This unusual spike in both price and volume suggests that a major market event or news catalyst has influenced the stock, drawing in significant trading interest. Let's talk about moving averages. The moving averages for BREA show a significant divergence, with shorter-term averages above the longer-term ones. This is a classic sign of a strong upward trend. The 5-day EMA at 13.107 is above the 5-day SMA at 10.866, suggesting strong recent momentum. All moving averages are below the current price, which is another bullish signal. The 20-day EMA at 8.3822 is also above the 20-day SMA at 7.3732, further confirming the bullish momentum. These technicals are important for traders looking for trend confirmation. Several technical indicators are flashing bullish signals for BREA. The RSI at 93.44 is deep in overbought territory, indicating strong buying pressure. The MACD is above its signal line with a positive histogram reinforcing the bullish momentum. The Arun-up is at 100, showing a strong upward trend, while the CCI is well above the 100 threshold. The ROC is also showing a significant rate of change. However, some indicators like the Williams %R and stochastic suggest caution as they are not in extreme territory. This mix of signals means traders should stay alert. Relative Strength Index, or RSI, is a key indicator for many traders. With BREA's RSI at 93.44, the stock is considered extremely overbought. This level of buying pressure is rare and often signals that a pullback could be on the horizon. However, it also reflects the intense interest and momentum behind the stock right now. Traders should be cautious, as overbought conditions can lead to sharp corrections, but they can also persist in strong uptrends for longer than expected. MACD, or Moving Average Convergence Divergence, is another important technical indicator. For BREA, the MACD is at 1.6131, well above its signal line at 0.3181 with a positive histogram. This setup indicates strong bullish momentum and suggests that the current uptrend could continue. However, as with all technical indicators, it's important to watch for any signs of divergence or weakening momentum, which could signal a potential reversal. Arun-up indicator is at 100, which is as strong as it gets, indicating a powerful upward trend. The Commodity Channel Index, or CCI, is at 603.67, far above the typical threshold of 100, showing intense bullish momentum. The rate of change, or ROC, is also very high, reflecting the rapid price movement. These indicators together paint a picture of a stock experiencing a surge in buying interest and momentum, but also highlight the risk of a sharp reversal if sentiment shifts. While many indicators are bullish, the stochastic and Williams %R offer a more neutral perspective. Stochastic indicators are not in extreme overbought or oversold territory, suggesting the stock could move in either direction. Williams %R is in the middle range, not signaling any immediate extremes. This balance of signals means traders should be prepared for both continued momentum and potential pullbacks, depending on how market sentiment evolves. Though we don't have the exact linear regression values, the recent price action suggests a steep upward slope. The stock's price has broken away from established trend lines, indicating a potential new trend formation or a significant market event. This kind of movement often attracts both momentum traders and cautious investors, as it can signal either the start of a new phase or a temporary spike. Given the strong upward momentum and the stock's close at 24.9 after reaching a high of 52.95, the next trading day could be interesting. We might see some profit taking as traders lock in gains, but the high volume and bullish technicals suggest the momentum could continue. A reasonable estimate for the opening price is between 23 and 26, depending on after-hours trading and any new development. Keep an eye on the news and pre-market activity for clues. Let's talk resistance. Based on recent price action, immediate resistance is at the recent high of 52.95. The next psychological resistance levels are at 25, 30, and 40. These are key areas where sellers might step in, making it harder for the price to move higher without strong buying pressure. Watching how the stock reacts at these levels can provide important clues about future direction. Support levels are just as important. For BREA, support can be found at the previous close of 7.58, then at 7.15, the low of September 16, and further down at 6.92, the low of September 17. With the current price well above these levels, any profit taking could lead to a sharp drop before finding strong support. Monitoring these levels helps traders manage risk and plan their entries and exits. Intraday movement patterns for BREA suggest the stock may experience sharp swings as it tries to establish a new trading range. Such volatility can create both opportunities and risks for traders. Quick moves can lead to rapid gains or losses, so it's important to stay alert and use proper risk management strategies. Watching volume and price action closely during the trading day is essential. Average true range, or ATR, is a measure of volatility. For BREA, the ATR 14 value is 4.1327. Based on this, the potential high for the next day could be around 29.03, and the potential low could be around 20.77. However, given the extreme volatility recently, the actual range could be much wider. The ATR has likely been affected by the recent price surge and may not fully capture the potential swings ahead. In a bullish scenario, if the current momentum continues, BREA could test the recent high of 52.95 or even move higher. Strong volume and positive technical indicators support this possibility. Traders looking for upside should watch for breakouts above resistance levels and sustained high volume as confirmation of continued strength. On the flip side, a bearish scenario could unfold if overbought conditions lead to a significant pullback or correction. Profit taking could drive the price down to test support levels around 15 or even lower. Traders should be cautious, as sharp reversals can happen quickly in volatile stocks like BREA. Setting stop losses and monitoring key support levels is essential. Neutral scenario is also possible. In this case, BREA could trade in a range, consolidating around current levels before deciding on its next direction. This period of consolidation can be a time for the market to digest recent gains and set up for the next big move. Traders might look for signs of accumulation or distribution to gauge future direction. Sum up, BREA has shown extraordinary price movement in recent days, with a massive increase in both price and volume. Technical indicators strongly suggest bullish momentum, but some are in overbought territory, indicating the possibility of a pullback. The stock is well above its moving averages, which is a bullish sign, but extreme volatility means caution is advised. Monitoring volume and price action closely will be crucial in the days ahead. Thanks for joining us for this in-depth analysis of BREA Holdings PLC. Remember, the stock market can be unpredictable, especially with stocks showing this level of volatility. Always do your own research and consider your risk tolerance before making any investment decisions. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and let us know what stock you'd like us to cover next. Your support helps us keep bringing you valuable content. See you in the next video.